Welcome back, Family Collective Soul Tribe. Okay, please feel free to associate yourself however you like. We are also going to have, cross watchers and karmics here. So, family, you know how we do, you know how we do. We love everybody until, hey, we just love everybody. Okay, but we're gonna keep it real. Y'all, this is what I heard. And so they called you slow. Okay, these people were calling you slow. It wasn't that you were slow, it was that you were being, I feel, maybe this, and to a sense, family, you were being passive aggressive. Okay, it wasn't like you were just going after people, but you were definitely seeing things. You had established your truths behind what you were seeing, especially after identifying patterns. Okay, so we're going to hop into this message. Okay, we're going to see what it is that the divine, your angels, ancestors, and spiritual team want you to know about this energy, because literally that is what I channeled. It says, and they called you slow. Okay, I feel like a lot of people got caught off guard because it wasn't that you were slow, it was just that you weren't broadcasting what you knew. Okay, so let's tap in. Whew. And before we do, family, I love you and the divine loves you, okay? I am grateful for each and every one of you, and thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes. Now let's tap in. I call upon the divine, my ancestors, angels, and spiritual guides to stand with me and within me as I deliver these messages. Only what serves healing and understanding for the highest good is welcomed here, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family, so, mm. They was calling you slow behind some things you knew. Okay, calling you slow. Okay, behind some things you know, but you just weren't disclosing that information with people. Okay, this is what I'm picking up. Tell me more about this energy, please, and thank you, Spirit. Yeah, now they're confused. I told you they mind boggled over here. You got folks over here confused. And see, we already know clarity does not bring in confusion. It brings in clarity. It brings in concise, non-deniable facts, information, period. Okay, however that information is channeled, okay, family, however that information is channeled, that is what it brings in. All right, so these people right now, they're confused, they're feeling lost, feeling invisible. Okay, there's a void inside these people. They want to run away from it, but they have nowhere to run. They have nowhere to run. Yeah, they could be even having dreams about things, okay? You could be visiting them in their dreams, especially if these people have wronged you, okay? This is within the spiritual realm, the spiritual world, okay? You could be receiving downloads and confirmations pertaining to things that are transpiring around you, the feelings that you have, tapping into your intuition. These people are so confused right now, but they called you slow. Yes, I'm telling you, I feel like you are visiting these energies in your dreams. They have definitely tried to possibly send some sort of energies towards you in your dreams. And I feel like, with this unexpected visit, phone call, knock on the door, riding by your house type energy, you could possibly be feeling that, but this is also giving me energies of your protection, okay? You could be being surrounded by protection at this time. That might be their job to circle your home, okay? I don't know, okay? Only take that how that resonates, and only take what resonates with your lives, okay? And let the rest ride, all right? But I do feel that there could be, some sort of protection around your home. We will tap in and ask the divine to clarify that. Yeah, I feel that is it. He said, move on to, yeah, there's something that's going to be transpiring around the summer. Let's go on over here. Yeah, they're confused. They're confused because it's your air now. Yeah, it's your era now. Okay. There could be a taboo attraction out here, but whatever the case may be, what is this message? Yeah. You know, it could have had something to do with the culture, is what I'm saying. But I feel like they're confused about why this has, what caused this breaking point, turning point, breaking point. They want to know what's caused this breaking point, and it was divine timing. Okay, everything happens when the divine is ready for it to happen. Oh. And it took me a very long time for me to get, you know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, I still fall short sometimes, like, ugh. And it's like, nah, Sit back. If there's something you're trying to do and you can't do it right off the bat, there's a reason behind it, okay? There could be some interference because somebody could be feeling like you jumping the gun here, okay? Because you have been so fed up with something, you might be jumping the gun on something, but it's your error, family, okay? Your time is here, okay, to end the struggle, all right? I feel like, many of you are going to rise in the energy that they have always tried to get you to suppress. All right. Something here about you standing in your power. Okay. This could be masculine or feminine energy alike. Okay. Yin yang energy here. The color red could be very significant to you, could represent power, fire type energy. Okay. Because this woman got a whole tiger by her. Okay. The significance, let's see that, family. Okay, let's see what the significance is. And like I said, flip the roles, okay? Very strong feminine energy is always in the presence because of life force, okay? Life force energy, feminine energy is extremely strong. So I know when y'all see all the women always coming out, and if you're masculine energy, you may be like, oh, yeah, they should. No, I'm just telling you, think about your mother. Okay, message. All right, but that's for real though. Okay, think about your mom. And for those of you listen, if you feel that you didn't have a relationship with your mother, I promise you, your mom loved you. Okay, circumstances be a beast, family. Okay, and a lot of people, they don't really even know what they be going through when they are under these attacks unless they step into their divinely guided path and power. A lot of people, you were conditioned, you were taught, you were raised to think a certain way, go a certain way, believe a certain way. That's that Hierophant energy, traditional beliefs, right? And I feel like for those of you who feel like, your mom may have not been there for you, please come again. I want you to know your mother loved you, honey, because she didn't never have to have you. I promise you that. Okay. All right. So yeah, that is the energy. So I just want you to know, for an energy out there, and take it how it resonates. It could be somebody in your energy field or somebody you know or knew of in the past. I'm telling you, we've all been here before. Don't ever get it twisted. For real, family. These people are confused right now. The reason they're confused is they never embraced you stepping into this energy of this era, of you stepping into your era, your time. Yeah, unexpected compliments. Look. Look, I told you, you and they dreams. They think they're listen what they dreaming about. Okay, they dreaming about, and this is giving me their side of the story, their side of the track, starting to respect you. Okay, giving positive remarks. Okay, about you. Catching you off guard with them. Some of them could be spontaneous remarks at that. Okay, and this could be coming from unforeseen sources. I feel like you have, a large percent of possibly the dark side respecting you now because it took a lot of balls, cojones, okay, to step out into your era. Because I'm telling you, it's a difficult path, but it is one that was needed to take place. Change. Everybody wants to talk about evolution. Then I look over and see it. Everybody want to talk about evolution and you know what I'm saying, and growing and changing. How you going into all this damn AI technology and everything like that, family, but you ain't up on it when it comes to evolving and changing? You think that you're going to be stepping into a new era of technology, but staying in the energy of old laws, rules, regulations that didn't do anything except exploit those who invented them, okay, implemented them. Because I'm just going to tell you, just look at it from the perspective where I'm about to run it to you right now, family. There's a lot of companies and corporations where the original owners don't own them no more. They too were exploited for their ideas, pushed out. Okay, so if they gonna do it to the big, they do it to the small, right? But just something about you though, you strong, baby. I love that energy. Okay, you're very strong. This is giving me willpower. Okay, you have a lot of courage. People are starting to respect you for that because it takes courage to stand on business. It takes courage to stand on business, and I'm not talking about a business from Oh, I want this and my. No, 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 no. It's across the board. Because there's one thing that you do realize as a very intuitive, intellectual, intelligent, high vibrational energy being, okay, you know that you can't move any other way except for one unit. You know that. So it's not like you're looking at it from just your perspective. You have the ability to look at it from everybody's perspective. And you have categorized everybody where they belong. You got good and bad people on both sides. And you know how to categorize that, but you're very strong, okay? And with that, there comes like a subtle power. Because you're not loud, you're not, boisterous, you ain't out there trying to do the most. It takes a lot of discipline, okay? Especially if you want to bring about a better place. I mean, better family. A lot of people love the world how it is right now. Ooh, I don't see how, because Lord, I'll be like, I'll be like, oh. I do. I'll be like, But yeah, somebody's up here, they're scared. Look, they're scared that their luck has changed. That's flipped out in the reverse, honey. These people are starting to see that you are being respected by unexpected, unforeseen forces. The dark side is starting to respect you. Let me get it back focused. Yes, the dark side is starting to respect you, family. These people are feeling like they lost, some sort of connection. That's how I could look at that. Their luck, their blessings, okay? Some people like the word lucky, but some people feel like they have lost their connection when it comes to a love, whether it's a romantic one, relationship-wise, okay? Something that could have been flourishing, or at least they thought so. Now they're finding that there was only one good offer. Really? Yeah. And it was to, tap into the love. Because let me tell you what love does. Love does not allow you to be biased. You be like, okay, I'm going to look at it from everybody's damn perspective. There have been people, okay, there have been groups that have suffered a lot and then they pulled themselves out of it and then they took over and they, established their communities and this, that, and the third, and they were allowed to be left alone and grow. Okay, that happened for several groups. Then there were groups that were not so lucky with that or not so blessed to be able to do that because there was a lot of, the manipulation be real. Okay, it's something about shoot, you go hard or you stay home type energy. And there are groups that really do, family, they go hard. They be like, okay, we got this and this is because it's like they have always looked at it as trying to catch up. Okay, because they know that they have been personally or purposely left behind. And it was for a reason, because these groups of people, they accelerate and they come from all nationalities and backgrounds. They are like, the energy that accelerates. But nevertheless, everybody in the energy is starting to respect you. Okay, for the ones who have done all they could, okay, to put you down, defile your character, defamation of character, lie on you, make you out to be something that you're not. Okay? Anything and everything, there's a reason behind anything and everything you have ever done. You ain't that just went off and did some old randomness, okay? This is what I'm hearing. People are starting to respect you. And they're pressed about it because they feel like they lost the love. Yeah. And see, this social pressure right here, okay? Outside opinions are affecting many people's decisions, okay? With this, energy right here, I don't know if this has something to do with, yeah, because they have an identity crisis right now. So you can have a lot of people that are under some sort of pressure. They may want to pop up on you. Okay, it says yes, outside opinions are affecting your decisions. Okay, somebody out here, their decisions are being influenced by social pressure, peer pressure here. Okay. Um, Now, with this visit and this social peer pressure, they could be, being pressured to, you know what I'm saying? Come into your space. Whether mental, emotional, physical, however they trying to do, okay? These people right here are easily coerced because, they already have some sort of thing going on where, they're feeling unsure of who they are already. So there's a lot of people that, are being pressured to come towards you. Okay, this is what Spirit is saying. And you know how we get down, family. So, and I'll let you decide on that, right? But we clear, cancel, and release because, you got goals. You ain't trying to even play on them terms. Because them terms, you know what I'm saying, you feel a certain kind of way too. And that's why I said you have your love is real different. It's like you could break your love down into exactly the emotions and where they need to be. Did that make sense? Yeah, see, these people wanted you to abandon your goals and do all kind of other things and get up in your head, right? And these are things that you worked hard for. But see, this was the social pressure. You worked hard for it, because if it wasn't for whatever it is that you're working on or working towards, or being divinely guided to do, family, whatever it is, it provides for you. This is what I'm picking up. It provides for you. Some of you have worked all your life and you are getting that social security you supposed to get, and possibly even more when the taxes stop getting taken the way they've been taken. So therefore it's looking to me like a lot of people wanted you to step off your path. They wanted your life to fall apart. They were basically put in your energy field for that to happen. This could currently still be going on, but I feel like you got the respect of people out here that know about these people. You don't got the respect of some unexpected people. And now these folks, they feeling like, oh, we're not loved anymore. We're not loved anymore. Yeah. So you stay giving it all you got with that strength. You stay giving it all you got, okay? And for those of you who are resonating with this, you know what I'm talking about. When I say you stay giving it all you have, I really mean that. Like, you put forth the effort in everything that you do, anything that you touch. And that's why these people didn't want to give you those contracts, didn't want to give you those grants, didn't want to get, because they knew you was going to do what you said you was going to do with that damn money. And then it was going to make them look bad, because you were going to open it up for everybody. Oh, I just heard blended. Yeah, blended. Because it's like, yeah, like they say, you're going to vet everybody, right? You're going to go on and do all you have to do. But it was going to be to the point where these people right here, I promise you, that would have spread like wildfire. It would have been national, worldwide by now. Whatever it was you were getting ready to come up with, it was going to go worldwide, national. Folks know that. They have respect for you. Even the dark has respect for you. I say dark because look, he do look dark. Some of y'all think he's sexy. I just heard that. Okay, I ain't here to judge. Whatever, you handle your business. That's what you like. Okay. But yeah, they feel like they've lost the respect. This is what they keep dreaming about. They're dreaming about people respecting you and them losing whatever love or blessings they thought they had. Let me get one more. Oh, there it is. I can't make it up. Rigid energy here. Yeah. Unfair manipulation. See, there's manipulation and then there's unfair manipulation. Yeah. A lot of these people, they lost respect. The devil is saying, you know what, you can play the game, but when you got to doing it to that point where it was so damn perplexing, okay, unfair manipulation to achieve specific outcomes, very dishonest or unethical behavior, and deceptive outcomes. When you get to doing some shit like that to that point and it becomes that perplexing, damn. And it becomes that perplexing, that confusing. You see what I'm saying, family? Like, they did so much dirt to where there were a lot of people that were just confused. They just felt they had a streak of bad luck. And luck had nothing to do with it. There were very unfair, manipulative tactics used against you. As soon as you woke up to that, you was like, okay, let me get ahead of the game. Somebody respects you for this. I heard many bodies respect you for this. Yeah, because you ain't no people pleaser. They realize this about you. Yep. You're not trying to make everybody happy. At all, family. You're not somebody that's unable to say no. And you're definitely not a doormat or a sucker. They know you ain't no people pleaser. And that's another thing that has these people up here like, they're like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Because it's like, family, when you got people that's always under social pressure trying to, lean in and do what other folks want them to do just so they fit in, that is really a sad look. Because it's like, damn, you wouldn't even put nobody under nothing like that. You wouldn't. That ain't who you are. You're like, man, please. You don't have time for that kind of energy. It's like, why would I try to, have somebody feel like it? That's people who feel like it's a privilege to be around me or us or type energy. And you like, what? And there are people out there that operate like that. Like, I see some of these movies and I'd be like, there are really bitches out there acting like that. Or there wouldn't be movies about their asses. Masculine energy too. These are people that they were under a lot of pressure to come into your lives. That's what Spirit said with that visit and that social pressure, because they already being influenced, because they don't know who they are type energy, wanting you to, you know what I'm saying, put your goals down and all this and that. You're not going to do that shit. That's like telling somebody to quit their job. Shit, it's your job to do what you do. Messengers, seers, sayers, shamans, true speakers, galactic beings, stars, seeds, earth, angels, fallen angels too. Throw y'all said the dark and the light is in this together. And I feel like that's where a collaboration has come about. Tell me more. Yeah. Future. Look. Future, you got people that are uncertain about their future, and you have people that are wondering, you know what I'm saying, what the future holds. But also this could be future energy that think they gonna approach you to get you to put down what you do. No, you in your lane. You looking at people like, look, I don't know about you, but go do my go do your history on me and my ancestors. Okay, the Underground Railroad didn't just pop up because motherfuckers just wanted to do some shit. Ooh, I don't know who that message is for. Yeah, Spirit is saying, see, these people could be, keep your shit together, family, because they could be wanting to move on you in the future because they're upset about some shit. They upset about some shit. Yeah, because you've been this person ever since you was a child. They've been trying it, okay? So the Spirit is going to keep warning you to, like, don't get comfortable, okay? And we going to clear, cancel, and release and rebuke that energy. But for some of y'all out here, you keep speaking that into your life. And I want you to know, clear, cancel, and release and rebuke that energy, okay? Well, I also heard that. Ooh, oh, damn. Ooh, I'm not going to say that. I also heard that, there may be some spiritual hitters up on these folks. Because people were trying to, get you to step out from who you were. Step away from your past, step away from your goal. They could have also even, had, oh, I don't know if this assassin has been protecting you since you were a child. That's something else. That's crazy. Hmm? What? What? Hold on, y'all. These people are uncertain about their future. They're having anxiety about an assassin attacking their children. Oh, Lord. Damn. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it says anxiety about what's next keeps you stuck, keeping them stuck. Okay, navigating through the fog, a lack of clear directions, and anxiousness. And I feel like it's because, listen, these people have done you dirty through social pressure. They listened to the wrong people. Now they're wondering if that shit's gonna come back. Now, take this energy how it resonates. It could be a physical or it could be more metaphorical. But I feel like there is an assassin out here, and I don't know if they looking over a child or these people are in fear for their children. Damn. Look, because the lies are starting to unravel. Ooh, truth being revealed. Wow, you kidding me? Truth being revealed, exposing lies, karma is working. No more excuses, seeing through the bullshit. Yeah, they worried. They worried. Somebody could have tried to, I don't know, I don't know, y'all, because that's a deep message right there. Like, I feel like somebody, they lied. They could have been lying on you ever since you were a child. And that's why so many attempts were made on you all the way up to your damn old ass age. Okay. And I don't mean old like that, y'all, because I'm up there too. Shoot, I love it though. Okay. But I feel like, they're uncertain of a future here. Maybe, ooh wee, I don't know. Spirit is trying to say, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of energies here. Like you got assassins that are looking for these people's children because these people are the ones that are sending conflicting information, or got their kids messed up, having identity crisis. Oh Lord, I hope that's not the. Oh Lord. Mm-mm. Damn. There's a lot. They could be going after the people who's, lied on you's children. This is crazy. Damn. Okay, Spirit. Well, yeah, these people are uncertain. I'm gonna just get all that over here. Okay, because they could have had somebody on your helmet behind lies. And now they feel like that is coming back on them. Their future is uncertain. Oh, wait, Lord have mercy. I just heard a lot. Woo! They could be going through getting the silent treatment at the bottom of the deck. Okay, they could be going through some sort of emotional abuse or some sort of social rejection, or mm, they feel ostracized here. Mm-mm. There could have been some intentional blackballing that was happening, or unintentional. Take it how it resonates. And this is what people are starting to see. Like there was a lot going on. There's a lot of lies pertaining to that energy. So a lot of people thought you was making stuff up, but then they found out that it was intentional. Oof. Yeah. These folks was out here, look, at the bottom of the deck, being these delusional Gondars. Thinking they were better than others. A disconnect from reality, and they had inflated views of importance. That's the energy. That's what has been happening, family. Ooh-wee. So let's see what you intuitively know about this situation. Yeah, you already know that there's some shit that's coming to an end at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all know that there's something happening in the bottom of the in these tunnels. Okay, Some of y'all feel like it's endings of, people. I've seen that in the comments, okay? Could be some other things going on, all right? But that is the energy. That anything. Man, these people know it too, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot. These people know even more. This is why they're nervous, is because they feel like, whatever is transpiring, it's going to come back on them. Like, secrets are going to be out. These are the people that were following versus leading. So therefore, they already know that anything they had planned has been trashed. Their goals have got to be abandoned right now because their futures are uncertain. Now, this whole time, you've been the one being hunted, and by the grace of God, the Most High, your angels, ancestors, and spiritual team, they feel like now they kids about to start getting this shit because they know too much. And these people want to put an end to what these people know about something with these damn tunnels. Ooh, Lord have mercy. These celebrities are involved in on this. Damn, it's too much. That's too much, and that's what it feels like. I feel like they are in fear because you looking like shit. They're confused about, why they feel like they're trapped and they're in prison now. Many of them could be facing imprisonment here. Yeah. They could be going through being imprisoned within their home or something like that. Or not only that, but I'm hearing work release, I'm hearing probation, okay? A lot of these people could be imprisoned within their own home, behind a lot of trash and things that they did with their partners on social media. Okay, they could have been involved with a lot of little nasty things on social media that had people all up in their head with their partners. Their partners was involved with this stuff on social media. That's why they say, yeah, with surveillance, look, surveillance and lies. Look, people were surveillancing you, lying about you. That's why they say that all this AI stuff could be bad. You know what I'm saying? Because people take other people's images and put them on shit. Good goddamn well. You like, well, hold up, wait a minute. I don't know, but I heard a few people say that weird shit has come, and this is what I'm saying, family. Like this surveillance and all of that stuff that they were doing, it was all lies. All that's coming out. Somebody here, you had to put an ending to this, okay? You had tunnel vision, I just heard. You had tunnel vision. You had to put an ending to this. Yeah, and look, these couples, they out here, they want revenge because you put an ending to a lot of their lives. These people live off the water. These is rich motherfuckers here. These couples want revenge because you put an ending to all their lives. Yes. See, this has been something that's been carried on, okay, from their grandparents on. This is like a tradition for these people, okay, to poison people's minds, possibly even physically try to do this to them, get them hooked on drugs. That's a poison. Yeah, the people are going through legal proceedings for that. Because I'm telling you, drugs is the number one. 3307 and counting. Drugs is the number one. I promise you. That's a bad poison to even get on because it's addictive. And there's a lot going on. And these people are in debt right now behind what they've done. And they are confused. Okay, family? They are confused, but they called you slow. And you were trying to tell them, look, y'all better get to turning some shit around. And not just for one, for all at 33, 38, 39, and 40. 33, 44, okay? Empress Energy was trying to advise these people of this, okay? Because you're somebody that is a nurturer, period. You don't just nurture yourself, you nurture others. And on top of that, you are compassionate. But you also, look, you got this straight up balanced energy here, okay? You see things from a compassionate perspective for all. And because you understand one, right? But you're also this fertile energy, the opportunities that you could see for all, okay? Depending on what it is that they want, because you ain't forcing nothing, but you're going to lay down the guidelines, the blueprint, the foundation, the ground, okay? Literally, some of y'all breaking ground, okay? You're going to lay out those opportunities for new beginnings to arise for all. These folks was in debt, and now they seriously in debt because they took a lot, not just physical, tangible, but emotional. And now they're in debt. But they called you slow. Okay, family, so that's the energy. All right, I'm gonna go on and leave it there. Okay, I love you and the divine loves you. Go on and tap your subscribe, hit your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the divinely guided messages. Please make sure that you only apply the messages that resonate to what is going on in your life. Other than that, you let the rest ride. Okay, if you know somebody that can be guided through this 3D matrix, this maze, this huge game, because it's a game, okay? And right now on this chessboard, a lot of people are the pawns, okay? And they may need to see how to look at what's happening more or less as a game and not one get laxed in and comfortable in. Okay, family. All right. So I'm going to leave that there with y'all. Thank you for tapping in. Let's close out. I love you and the divine loves you. I call my power back. I release the weight of the matrix and its betrayal and deception. I stand rooted and grounded in my truth. I am whole. I am becoming, and so it is. Ashe. Okay, family. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And then until next time, you have a magnificent day. Ashe.